She's not the kind of woman we seat up front. Tell her to wait by the bar or leave. These words, spoken by Laura Bennett, restaurant manager of Heaven Bistro, cut through the evening air as Nia Carter stepped through the front doors. The words weren't whispered. They were flat, clear, and brutal, loud enough that nearby diners paused their conversations. If you have ever felt overlooked or being made small in place you helped build, this story deserves to be heard. What happened in Atlanta that Sunday night reveals how respect shouldn't depend on appearance or assumptions about who someone is. At Sham ke Sawa Saat Baje on that stormy Sunday, thunder rolled across Atlanta's sky while warm rain pelted the sidewalk outside Heaven Bistro. The restaurant, known for its mahogany tables and soft pendant lighting, was packed with weather-worn patrons seeking shelter from the storm. Into this chaos walked Nia Carter, billionaire founder of Carter Dining Group, dressed simply in a cream blouse and navy skirt, her curls damp from rain. She came alone, without entourage or jewelry, walking undercover into her own restaurant. For weeks, she would be reading troubling Yelp reviews, complaints about rude staff, bizarre treatment, and walk-ins being turned away. While others skipped the line, she needed to see the reality for herself. Behind the host stand sat Avalin, a T0 hostess whose eyes barely lifted from her screen. "Name?" she asked without emotion. "Just looking for a table for one," Nia replied evenly. Ava glanced at her screen, frowned, and shook her head. "We're full. No walk-ins tonight." That's when Laura Bennett leaned in, arms crossed, eyes scanning Nia's outfit dismissively. "We have a strict reservation policy tonight." The thunderstorm packed the room. "We can't just seat anyone off the street." The way she emphasized anyone hung in the air, pointed and sour. Moments later, Gregory Wells, a white real estate developer with slick-back hair and designer boots, brushed past Nia's shoulder, shaking out his damp blazer. "Excuse me," he said loudly, flashing his phone toward Ava. "Priority seating for Gregory Wells. Table by the window." Ava smiled immediately, glanced at the screen, and motioned toward a server. "Right this way, Mr. Wells." Nia, still standing by the podium, asked calmly, "Wasn't there no seating available?" Ava didn't flinch. "That's for walk-ins." As Gregory paused, he glanced at Nia's faded purse. "Don't take it personally. They are just doing their job." The exchange didn't go unnoticed. Owen Hayes, a customer sitting near the bar, lifted his head. The bartender caught it too. From a corner booth, Imani Green, a young black artist, paused mid-sketch, her pencil stilling over the page. Nia pressed gently. "Could you double-check? Maybe there's a cancellation." Ava rolled her eyes, turning to Laura. "We don't seat off reservation unless flagged by partner. Let her wait by the bar or step out." Owen stood up. "Excuse me, I have been coming here for 3 years," she asked respectfully. "Maybe check again?" Laura smiled and reached her eyes. "Sir, we appreciate your loyalty, but our policy is the same for everyone." "Is it?" asked Elena Ruiz, a teacher seated near the fireplace. "Because I've seen 3 people get seated without checking in." Laura ignored her completely. At that moment, Nia pulled out her phone, dialed a number, and said simply, "Kayla, called the line." She answered, listened, then stiffened. Someone just made a reservation. Laura walked over, took the phone, and listened briefly before hanging up. "That's a fake call," she snapped. "We're not falling for tricks." Owen stepped closer. "You realize she just proved the system works. Maybe the issue isn't space. It's who you're making space for." Just then, Owen caught a glimpse of text on Ava's phone, highlighted in green. "Priority, Gregory Wells. No reservation needed." "You have a flagging system," Owen said aloud. "So this isn't first come, first served. It's curated." Ava tried to snatch the phone away. "That's internal information. "It's bias," said Imani, standing now. "It's every reason I stopped coming here." Laura folded her arms. She needs to leave. She's causing a scene. That's when Nia took one long, steady breath and said, "You've dishonored my name in the house I built." Laura blinked. "Excuse me?" "I'm Nia Carter," she said calmly, "and in 10 minutes none of you will be working here." Ava laughed nervously. "You're kidding." "I'm not," Nia replied. "And D-logs your team ignored are already being reviewed." As the truth emerged, more staff began confessing. Akan Price, a server, admitted he had deleted Nia's reservation from the system, following verbal instructions to filter out certain names if they don't match the look. Marcus Tate, the security guard, revealed that Laura had given verbal orders to discriminate, using phrases like, "That one's not VIP material," and "Let's keep the look upscale tonight." Most damaging of all, Alwa revealed the existence of hidden folders, one containing guest complaints that were never forwarded to corporate, and another with internal staff complaints about bias and harassment that were labeled non-critical and buried. Standing in the center of the dining room, Nia addressed everyone present. "My name is Nia Carter. I am the founder and CEO of Carter Dining Group. I own Heaven Bees Throw, and as of this moment, Laura Bennett, Ava Lynn, Eden Price, and Marcus Tate, you're all relieved of your duties." She continued, "What you saw tonight wasn't the show. It was a test. For weeks, I've been receiving complaints through Yelp and our private feedback line, even from former staff afraid to speak publicly. I gave this team time to improve. Instead, they buried the evidence." Nia announced the launch of a $1 million dining equity fund to Carter Dining Group, designed to retrain hospitality staff with focus on bias awareness, service equity, and workplace accountability. Heaven Beast Throw would serve as the flagship pilot location. "No more silent seating protocols," she declared. "No more back-office filtering. No more treating customers like they have to prove they belong here. This restaurant belongs to everyone who walks in with dignity." The Heaven Harmony Initiative was born, establishing new standards of service, hiring for empathy alongside experience, open reporting systems, and mandatory equity training for all staff. Rosa, a former employee who had quit 2 years earlier after reporting bias incidents that were dismissed, stepped forward from the kitchen. She had left when her complaints about vendor discrimination were ignored, but now she wanted to return to help build something better. "Come see me Monday morning," Nia told her. "Heaven needs people who never stop caring." A year after that transformative night, a new sign hangs in Heaven Beast Throw's window. "All are welcome without exception." Inside, guests dine beneath new lighting while staff serve with warmth and confidence. Yelp reviews now praise both the food and the heart behind it. The once hidden complaint log now stands openly available for every guest to see. The bias folders have been shredded, replaced by the Heaven Harmony Guidebook, mandatory reading for every new hire. During the anniversary reopening, Nia stood quietly, not to command but simply to listen. When a local culinary student, mentored through the Dining Equity Fund, brought her a glass of water and said, "Thank you for making space," Nia smiled. "It was always yours. I just finally cleared the table." Real reform isn't loud, it's lasting. This story reminds us that service must come with respect for everyone. Together, we can transform places of exclusion into spaces of belonging. If you've ever been judged by appearance or denied something you rightfully deserved, remember that accountability is possible when people choose to speak up and act with courage.